Good morning. Happy Wednesday. You've made it. It's the middle of the week. It's all downhill from here. I want to share a quick word of the day with you. Our passage comes from the book of Jonah, chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. Quit running. Now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa. And he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went into it, to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. Now Jonah did not want to go and do what the Lord was asking him to do. He was scared. The people of Nineveh were sinful and corrupt. So he feared either A, they'd kill him, or B, they would turn from their ways and God would spare them. Either way, he didn't want any part in it. So he ran. And if you don't know the whole story of Jonah, I encourage you to read the book of Jonah. It's only 4 chapters and about a 15-minute read. I'll give you the cliff notes here, though. You can't outrun God. Jonah got on that ship to Tarshish, and God sent a mighty storm that was going to destroy the ship. Jonah ended up telling the shipmates to throw him overboard to save themselves. When they did, the storm stopped. A whale came along and swallowed Jonah. 3 days he stayed in the belly of the whale, and then the whale puked him up onto the shore. He ended up going to Nineveh and preaching as God told him to. Now this story is a gold mine when it comes to lessons and revelations. However, the lesson I want to highlight today is you can't outrun God. Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, after they sinned, were afraid and tried hiding from God. But as we learned from Jonah already, you can't run and you can't hide from God. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere, at all times. Trust me, He'll find you. As a prodigal who ran from God for years, fueled by anger and bitterness, I allowed the lies of the enemy to keep me from God. It was only when I was faced with a storm so big I thought certain it would destroy me that I turned to Him. Don't wait for your sky to fall. Quit running. He loves you. Quit hiding. He cares for you. I challenge you today. If you're hearing this, it's not by chance or coincidence. God is calling you today. He's knocking. He wants to come into your life. He wants to heal you and restore you. He has a purpose and a place in His kingdom for you. I want to leave you with a final verse. This one really speaks to my heart. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Jesus loves you. Turn to Him. He's standing there, waiting with arms wide open. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I do too.